Welcome to This Explainer, everyone. Today we're tearing down the mechanics of something we all want, but rarely actually understand. We're not guessing here. We're looking at exactly what the science and data tell us about modern attractiveness, and we're building a real, actionable blueprint.
So let me ask you this. Do you think you need a superhero's face or, I don't know, $1 million in the bank to be considered attractive? We've all kind of fallen for this huge myth, right? The idea that good looks are just pure genetic luck, or that having crazy wealth is the only way to command a room. Well, that is absolutely wrong. You definitely don't need to look like a movie star or be a millionaire to completely captivate the people around you.
Here's the actual truth. Attractiveness is a skill. It's a highly learnable, totally practical skill that is completely ignored by like 90% of the population. A lot of people think putting in the work just means hitting the gym. And hey, the gym is great. But let's be real. If you have a killer physique, but your styling, your posture, and your grooming are entirely off, you're just wasting your potential. Your attractiveness is literally leaking out through those neglected areas. So today, we're going to fix that.
In this explainer, we're going to walk through 4 science-backed habits that will make you the most attractive person in the room. We'll cover body language, grooming, fragrance and dressing, and finally voice and vibe. Let's dive right in.
All right, starting off with habit number 1, body language and posture. Before you even open your mouth, your physical frame is already doing the talking for you. It's this silent language that everyone around you is subconsciously picking up on. And get this, the human brain forms a first impression in exactly 3 seconds. Just 3 seconds. That's all the time you have before someone makes a snap judgment about your confidence and your value. If you walk into a room slouching, with your shoulders rolled forward, you're instantly broadcasting insecurity, and you haven't even said a single word yet. So here is your quick fix. First, chest up, shoulders back. You want to open up your frame and physically take up a bit more space. Next, make sure you're keeping constant, comfortable eye contact when you're talking with someone. It shows you're present, right? Finally, and this is absolutely crucial, ensure your movements are slow and composed. Hyperactivity and nervous, jerky movements, they actively kill attractiveness. Moving slowly shows you are totally in control of your environment.
Moving right along to habit number 2, grooming and the jawline.
Look, your face is basically your personal visiting card. It's the focal point of literally every interaction you're going to have. When it comes to facial hair, the rule is surprisingly simple. If you can grow a full beard, awesome. Give it a proper shape and maintain incredibly sharp necklines. That creates a really strong, artificial jawline. But if your facial hair is patchy, don't force it. Honestly, a clean shave or a very light, even stubble looks way more attractive than holding onto a patchy, neglected mess. Work with what you have, but keep it sharp. Next up, we have what I like to call the haircut hack, specifically the side fade. Obviously, you always want to choose a haircut that actually complements your face shape, but the side fade, it's practically a universal cheat code. By keeping the sides tight and short and leaving some volume on top, you visually elongate your face. It gives you this incredibly slim, structured, and highly masculine look. It's crazy how it literally changes the geometry of how people perceive your head and jaw.
And to wrap up the face, let's talk basic skincare. We're talking a daily face wash, a solid moisturizer, and sunscreen. That is it. You don't need some crazy 12-step routine that takes up half your morning. Just those 3 steps, done consistently. Having clear, healthy skin instantly makes you twice as attractive. For sure, it signals health, vitality, and good hygiene on a primal level.
Okay, let's jump into habit number 3, fragrance and dressing. This is where we get into the invisible aspects of attraction, starting with how you actually clothe your body. The golden rule here is fit over brand. Listen, an inexpensive but perfectly tailored shirt is going to beat a loose, baggy, heavily branded designer shirt every single time. Getting your clothes tailored so they actually fit your specific body shape elevates your look from just average to incredibly intentional.
And then we have the signature scent. Science actually tells us that our sense of smell is tied directly to the memory and emotion centers of the brain. Scent leaves the absolute deepest, longest-lasting impression of any of our senses. Because of that, finding a signature perfume is essential. You want this invisible aura that enters the room right as you do and lingers just slightly after you leave. When you walk past someone, a great scent quite literally forces them to notice you and remember you.
Which brings us to our final pillar, habit number 4, voice and vibe. Notice how I am intentionally slowing my own pacing down right now. Talk slow, listen more. Most people rush through their words because, subconsciously, they don't actually believe people want to listen to them. I want you to stop rushing.
Practice speaking in a relaxed, slightly deeper tone and use deliberate pauses. When you slow down your speech, it signals to everyone around you that what you have to say is valuable and that you're entirely comfortable in your own skin.
And this ties perfectly into our next point. Speak less, impact more. You really don't need to be the loudest person in the room to be the most attractive. Doing the exact opposite is actually far more powerful. Listening actively to others and speaking less, but making sure that when you do speak, your words hit hard, projects massive confidence. It establishes you as a high-value person who doesn't need to dominate the noise just to get a little respect.
All right, time for some implementation. Let's talk about the 2-week challenge. I want you to take these 4 habits: fixing your posture so you move slowly, dialing in your grooming, wearing clothes that actually fit, alongside a signature scent, and slowing down your speech, and try them consistently for the next 14 days. Just 2 weeks. Apply this blueprint to your daily life, and then ask yourself, how is the world treating you differently? You might be shocked at the answer. Thanks for checking out this explainer, and I'll catch you next time.